friends. It's another day here in Brooklyn, and hopefully you're doing all right wherever you are. Good morning. Thanks for joining. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming. I feel like this is just like the real thing, opening the door, people come in, we all get to know each other, hang out, do some yoga, high five it out, go out to brunch, except we eat brunch at home together, maybe FaceTiming friends and family. But we can do this, we can get through this. So anyway, we'll get started with some yoga here in about 5 minutes. So grab your coffee, your tea, your water, your comfy clothes, and let's get started. So morning, are you in Brooklyn as well, Judy 74? Cool. All right. Yes, I know you. All right. So let's do some yoga. All right. So hopefully you're feeling all right. Let me know in the comments where you're from or where you currently are and how you're feeling. That might be kind of nice. And I thought today we could have a nice feel good flow, only the good moves for you guys, none of the annoying stuff, none of the lectures. We're just simply going to feel good and connect and all of that. So Dubai, thank you for coming. My goodness. So yeah, it's another day here in Brooklyn, a little bit cloudy. That's all right. It is April after all, and the flowers are coming out, and it's nice to see that on our daily walk. So hi from Italy, amazing. You guys are pro quarantiners, have some friends in Italy I've been talking to. Toronto, Chicago, ATSU. Hello from India, my friend. My goodness, hello from Austria, Elizabeth. Hello from Jordan, cool. Tunid Jahad, cool. All right. Newland is here from Connecticut. This is so cool. Lots of friends, lots of old friends, new friends, and everybody together. Would love to interview. Yeah, sure. DM me. Cool. Sounds good. Thanks so much. Are we going to save the class? Yes, I will try. Sorry to save the class. Yesterday's class, Instagram didn't allow me to save. I'm not sure what the rules are, but I invited Florencia and at the end we did that little split screen, and I think maybe there's some sort of privacy rule. It didn't let me save, or maybe it was just my phone. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But usually I save the classes every day, and I'll put them up on IGTV. But this is also going to be up for 24 hours on the Instagram story. So easy, that's the Instagram thing. So, and I've been posting them on YouTube too. I know they look a little like low quality on YouTube because of the whole Instagram thing. I don't know why everything's just not compatible. It's really annoying. Everything should be able to go everywhere and have the nice same experience. So maybe we'll get there in another 10 years or something. So hopefully you're feeling all right. Good morning from rainy Los Angeles. You guys are getting some rain there too. I talked to a friend of mine in LA yesterday and her little one. Oh, I hope to come to Japan again. Arigato gozaimasu. Itadakimasu. I love saying that before we eat. No, love Tokyo and love to explore more of Japan. If you're in Tokyo, my good friend Shiho has a Strala partner studio in Tokyo, and she's amazing, a really awesome gal. I met her through Reebok years ago, and she's always been active. She's has family in Canada and also Japan, so she's very kind of able to communicate with everybody, which is just awesome. And I love her so much. We have so much fun. Hello from London. Big hugs from LA. So thanks so much for joining, guys. We got 2 more minutes before yoga. Malbert's a good friend of ours in Hong Kong. He also gets around everywhere. Tokyo. All right. Tel Aviv. Roni the yogi. How you doing? It's so good to see you. Oh, I have to talk to you. I have something. I'm going to DM you about something. Possibly I might get to come your way when this is all freed up, when we're in our next life phase of being able to see each other again. Shiho. Actually, I've met the model Shiho also. She's amazing. We got to do a project together for Reebok. This is a different gal who's also named Shiho, who's also beautiful and amazing and very cool. And she is a yoga instructor as well as an entrepreneur. Very, very cool girl. So she has the Strala studio in Tokyo. But I got to meet the model, the famous model Shiho of Tokyo. It was very, very nice and gracious to me, so that was really cool. Anyway, so we'll get going in 1 more minute. Anybody have any requests for yoga? I woke up today, I always try to think of you guys and think of what will feel good for the day. And if you've been following along, Monday we start with kind of more of a physical, energizing, lots of movement yoga, and then we kind of wind down through the week. And Sunday is the day. I think a lot of you guys are in love with the Sunday class. Very chill, very lying down on your back, restorative, very juicy, Sunday. So getting in that structure of the week. Self-love and compassion. Chest openers. Okay, we can do all of that. Lower back. Okay, great. We can do all that as well. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Thanks, Malbert, for the Shiho plug. She is amazing. So also, I did a live yesterday with our friend Sam Berlin, who teaches shiatsu in our Strala faculty and all of our trainings and excuse me, online things. And the live didn't work, so actually it was pretty great because I convinced him to make a video of himself showing us sort of DIY shiatsu, places you could lean on yourself and connect and reduce the stress and get your body and your mind and your whole self kind of better. So that's on the Strala Instagram IGTV right now, so you can check that out. So yay for Sam doing that, and please ask him questions so I can convince him to do more. He's a bit shy with all of these new technologies, but I like to kind of encourage him to please do these things for us. So before, we were isolated, we'd be shooting together, and he has a nice online training on our site and a lot of free videos. Of course, it's me, so I've convinced him to do things like couch shiatsu and shiatsu for a facial you can do with a friend, shiatsu for back pain. So if you have the back pain, that may be a nice one to do together. Hey Doug, how's it going? Remember to bend your knees. You've got this. Soft and easy. Yeah, I know how Sam feels. I sort of feel the same way too, but we can all adapt and use these technologies to get together, even though they're not perfect. And they don't really work that much of the time. All right, let's do some yoga. Enough chatting. So we'll feel great. You can check out the link in the bio for loads of free classes on the Strala Yoga site. And we've extended our annual spring sale at least to the end of the month. So hopefully that helps everybody if you'd like to grab an at-home retreat around Simplify or Rest and Renew or how to practice at home, or it's a good time to jump into an online training and really educate and go in that direction and use this time to enrich yourself and feel better. One final thing. I know you guys are probably all doing really great stuff with your time right now, if this time is very different for you, which most people it is, but I watched a masterclass live last night with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and he's just hilarious, so smart that he's kind of just cracking jokes to himself that maybe no one else gets. I love that. But he talked about curiosity being something really sort of a main value. The interviewer asked whether love, knowledge, or wealth and fame are the things we should go after in life. And he said, first of all, he said he hates multiple choice questions because it's already a predetermined answer. And I was like, yes, that's amazing, amazing answer. But he started talking about compassion over love, because compassion is sort of the action that unites us and the feeling of love. So love is great, love is awesome, but the compassion is the more action that helps us be together in this way if we can have compassion for each other. And then he mentioned curiosity, which sort of the action of the action of knowledge and the action of progress and getting things going. So I thought that was really cool. And then he talked about Isaac Newton and how Isaac Newton took the time escaping from Cambridge during the plague and had nothing to do, no internet, no distractions, obviously a different time, and came up with, of course, all of the theories he came up with during that time, during the plague. So if we can do our best not to distract the days away by doing things that we know aren't productive. And he also said something really great about productivity. He said, productivity is the enemy of creativity. And I thought that was interesting because a lot of us are using this time to kind of get things done and feel productive. But it really reminded me to take time also to kind of just wander around, change up my routine a little bit, be unproductive for at least part of the day. So new ideas and new feelings, and in our case, talking about being well also, not just intellectual thoughts, but sort of taking care of our whole self, has time to settle in and nourish. So maybe that's interesting. Yeah, right? Isaac Newton, awesome. All right, on that note, so grab your coffee, your tea, your comfy clothes, and we'll get started. So only the feel-good moves for you guys today. All right, so start sitting here easy. And thanks so much for sharing this class and sharing these times with your friends and anybody that could use some ease, some connection, something to structure their day right now that actually feels really good and takes care of yourself as well. So take your time sitting here, however is best for you. It can be on the floor, on a couch, on your bed. I know some of you are just watching from bed. That's totally fine. Let yourself roll around a bit till you find an easy, balanced place. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Bring your palms together. Plug in toward your center. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. Big inhale. Long exhale. Relax your arms, relax everything here. Yourself. Soften up enough here so your breath can move you a bit. Nothing tense or rigid here. Big inhale, filling you up. Expanding a bit. Long exhale, releasing. And we'll crawl up onto all fours here on your hands and knees. Take your time as you kind of slide along, rolling around. So for all of you kind of thinking about sequencing, I know there's a lot of yoga teachers, guides, instructors out there. Just kind of what I'm thinking for the sequencing here to have this fun, feel-good flow is a lot of continuous movement sort of stacked next to each other in a nice rhythm there, and then strategic placed places where we would kind of be and enjoy and kind of have a nice juicy moment there. So hopefully that's might be useful for you if you like to kind of deconstruct sequences. But all right, enough nerdy talk there. I love it though. All right, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back toward your down dog. Put a little bend in your knee, shift your hips a bit side to side. Settle in. Take a big inhale way up on toward your tippy toes. And drop your heels, relax. 2 more times, lift up high. And easy, relax. Once more, lift up nice and high. And easy, relax. Crawl out toward your plank pose, nice long wave here, a little rock side to side. Easy forward and back. And lifting right up and back there, down dog. Again, crawl back out toward that plank pose, nice long wave, and side plank on your right side, lift up, roll right, big easy stretch. And all the way back toward your middle, lift up, roll left, big easy stretch. All the way back toward your middle here, come on down toward your belly, and we'll lift right up and back here, down dog, settling in. Take an easy cruise up toward the top of your space there, shifting your hips a bit as you go, crawling along. Round everything up towards standing. Take a big inhale, everything comes high. And easy up and over your legs. Find the ground, crawl on back toward your down dog. Settling in, a little bend in your knees. Shift your hips a bit here. Lean left, big, and now pull your right leg way up and back behind you. Roll everything open. Low lunge, lean left as you slide this foot right on through here. Drop through your hips a bit. Little rock side to side. Easy forward and back. Drop that back knee down toward the ground here. Take your time, finding just the right spot for you. Maybe up high is that perfect place, or crawling down a little lower, or up a bit higher. Take your time. Winding out of this one, bringing both hands down. Tuck your back toes, keeping that back knee on the ground. Shift up and back toward your runner's stretch. Little left and right as you go. Crawl back out toward that low lunge. Keeping your hands on the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift up through your hips. Drop your torso over your legs. Little bend in your knees. Sink right back toward that low lunge. Roll yourself up through your middle high. And easy, sink low. Big inhale to stretch. Bring your palms together. Plug in toward your center. Big inhale to lift. An easy twist here toward this front side. Hook your elbow right outside your knee. Maybe your palms find each other. Maybe your arms just relax. Open up your arms so that left hand finds the ground. Right arm floats up for a twist. And trade sides for your triangle. Bend your knees as you come around. Right hand finds the ground. Spin your back heel down so both feet are planted. Roll your belly. Everything opens up. Bend through both knees. Reach your top arm back behind you. Lift up through your middle nice and high. And sink low. Warrior two. Turning your back toes in a little bit there. Easy. Big inhale. Everything comes high. And easy. Back out. Tip it all the way back. Reverse. Lengthen out through your front leg. And wave up and over. Back toward that triangle. Bend through your knees enough so that right hand can find the ground. Roll everything open. We'll go for a twisted triangle here. Bend through both knees. Left hand finds the ground. Twist open toward that front leg. Back around here. Bend through both knees. Right hand finds the ground. Spin your back heel down. Roll everything open. Coming back up, warrior two. Bend through both knees. Reach your top arm back. Lift up through your middle nice and high. And sink low. Warrior two. Tip it back, reverse. And wave up and over here, side angle. Rest your forearm on toward your thigh. Back arm floating up and over. Roll your body up. Low lunge. Turn your hips down toward the ground. Let your hands catch you here. That left one, then the right one. Lift up through your hips. Drop your torso over your legs. A little softness in your knees. Sink right back toward that low lunge. Scoot your feet a little bit apart there. Bring your body up through your middle high. And all the way down. Lean toward that left palm. Slide on back, down, down. A little bend in your knees. Settle here. Other side, lean right, big, and I'll pull that left leg way up and back behind you. Roll everything open. Low lunge, lean right as you slide that foot right on through. Sink your hips low. Easy here, a little rock side to side. Maybe a bit forward and back. Drop that back knee down toward the ground here. Take your time opening up. Maybe where you are is just that right spot, or crawling down a little lower or up a bit higher. Take your time. Bringing both hands back down toward the ground. Tuck your back toes, keeping that back knee on the ground. Shift up and back toward your runner stretch. Lean a little right, lean a little left as you go. Make sure there's no funny business happening on that back knee. Stop where it feels like the right place. Crawl back out toward that low lunge, keeping your hands on the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift up through your hips. Drop your torso over your legs. Little softness in your knees. And sink right back toward that low lunge. Scoot your feet a little bit apart. Big inhale pulls you up high. And easy, sink low. Lift up. Bring your palms together. Plug in toward your center. Lift up. Twist toward this front leg here. Hook your elbow right outside of that thigh. Maybe palms find each other, or arms can open up. Open up your arms. That right hand finds the ground. Left arm floats up for a twist. And trade sides here. Left hand finds the ground. Spin your back heel down. Big inhale rolls you open. Nice open triangle. Bend through both knees. Reach your top arm back behind you. Lift up through your middle nice and high. And sink low. Warrior two. Turning your back toes in a bit there. Big inhale pulls you up. Easy. Right back out. 2 more times. Lift up nice and high. And easy back out. Once more, lift up nice and high. And easy back out. Tip all the way back, reverse, lengthen out through your front leg. And wave up and over, triangle, bend through both knees so much that left hand can slide down, support you. Open up. Twisted triangle here, bend through both knees. That right hand finds the ground, easy. Breathe open toward that front leg. Come back around, bend through both knees. Left hand finds the ground. Spin that back heel down, roll back open. Coming up towards standing, bend through both knees. Reach that top arm back, lift up through your middle high. And sink low, warrior two. Tip all the way back, reverse. And wave up and over, side angle. Rest your forearm on toward your thigh. Back arm floating up and over. Roll your body open. Low lunge, turn your hips down toward the ground. That right hand catches you, then your left one. Lift up through your hips, drop your torso over your legs. Little softness in your knees. Sing right back toward that low lunge. Roll up through your middle nice and high. And easy, all the way back down. Lean toward that right palm. Slide on back, down dog. Take your time, evening out here. Crawl back out toward that plank pose. Nice long wave here. This time drop your knees down, sink your hips. Roll around a bit here, how it's nice. Maybe up high is just that right spot, or crawling down a little lower. Keeping your knees on the ground. Shift up and back here, tuck your toes, lift up and back. Down dog, let's move a little more. Lean left big, and I'll pull that right leg way up and back, open up. This time arc your knee way high and around toward your right shoulder. Lean forward, look forward. Bring that leg way up and back. Same thing, twisting here. Draw that knee all the way down and across your body here. Play around a bit. And bring that leg way up and back. Roll it open. Low lunge, lean left as you slide that foot on through. Scoot your feet a bit apart. Roll everything up high. Twist toward this front leg. Roll your belly, everything open. This time tip it all the way back. Reverse, lean back. And tip all the way forward. Bring your whole body forward. That left hand finds the ground. Easy here. Twist open toward that front leg. Nice twisted half moon. Trade sides here. Bend through both knees. Right hand finds the ground. Roll your hips, your belly, everything open. Hanging here for a bit. Maybe right here is the good spot. If it's nice to bend both knees, catch a hold of that top foot. Maybe gently press your foot in toward your hand. Open up there. And warrior two, bend through both knees, reach that top leg way back. You're safe. Lift up nice and high. And sink. Warrior two, awesome. Tip it all the way back, reverse. And we'll come all the way forward here, bend through both knees, pull yourself forward. Warrior three, bring your whole body forward so that back leg floats up, awesome. And then rounding up towards standing here, bend through both knees, roll everything on up. Give this shit a nice squeeze. And we'll find your tree. Maybe your foot's high into your thigh. If that's no fun for balance, you can always slide your toes down. So find the best place for you. All the trees are perfect. Anything you like with your arms, maybe arms at your belly. Check in. Or arms out, nice wide branches, or some version. Let yourself be you. Give that shin a good squeeze. And place your foot right back down toward the ground. Lean a little left, lean a little right. So you find a nice, easy place to stand here. Come back to yourself. Just like when you were sitting a moment ago, watching your breath move you. Big inhale. Long exhale. Letting this stay with you through all your movements. Big inhale, reach your arms up. Easy. Up and over your legs there. Find the ground. Crawl on back toward your down dog. Easy here. And we'll go over that other side. Lean right big, and I'll pull your left leg way up and back. Roll it open. Arc your knee way high and around toward this left shoulder. Leaning forward, looking forward here. Bring this leg way up and back. Same thing, twisting here. Draw your knee all the way across your body. Maybe make a nice little shelf there. You can play around if you're in the mood with a bit of balance. Just explore easy. Bring that leg way up and back. And low lunge here, lean right. Slide that foot right on through. Scoot your feet a bit apart there for balance. Roll up nice and high. Twist toward this front leg, roll from your belly, everything opens. Tip it back, reverse. And tip forward here, bring your whole body forward from your center, from your hips. That right hand catches you on the ground. Left arm floats up, twisting toward that front leg, easy. Trade sides here, bend through both knees as you come through your center. Left hand finds the ground, roll from your hips, your belly, everything opens up. Maybe just hang right here if you'd like to soften both knees. Maybe that top hand just finds your foot. No forcing here, just find an easy place. Maybe press your foot into your hand for a nice opening there. Just breathe. Bend through both knees, reach that top leg way back. Bring yourself up through your middle high. And sink low, warrior two, turning those back toes in a bit here. Easy. Tip it all the way back, reverse. And bring your whole body forward again here. Bend through both knees, pull yourself forward. Warrior three, that back leg floats up. Sorry, I'm gonna scooch back a little bit there. Ran out of space. Round up towards standing, bend through both knees, roll on up. Let this feel nice on your back. Squeeze. And find that tree. Maybe your foot's high or a little lower. Find that good spot. Let this be a unique tree, the one that fits you best. Coming back to that same feeling of your inhale filling you up. Expanding, blowing in the breeze, and your exhale, moving you gently the other way. Big inhale, give that shin a squeeze. And place your foot right back down there. Shift a little side to side as you go. Find an easy stance. Big inhale, reach up. And easy, all the way up and over your legs there. Find the ground. Crawl on back toward your down dog. Easy here. Crawl on back toward your plank pose. Nice wave and drop your knees down. Sink your hips. Roll around a bit here. Maybe high or a little lower if that's better for you. Draw your shoulders and your back open up. And keeping your knees on the ground, shift your hips, tuck your toes, lift up and back, down dog. Move a little more here, lean to your left, big, and I'll pull your leg way up and back, roll it open so much. Maybe hang here if it's nice to tip on over for an easy arch or a rock star, going for that. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and bring it all the way around, down dog split, same thing but across your body. Draw your knee down and around, that left hand slides out and open up. Bring this leg way back. Down dog split, roll it open. And we'll go for your pigeon. Bring your whole body, your shin, your hips, all of you forward. Find a place to rest into. Maybe really lean over to that hip. Try to avoid struggling for balance. Just find a spot where you can feel a good opening. We'll hang here for a few long, really big, deep breaths. Coming back to that same feeling of your inhale lifting, expanding you. And your exhale, moving you a little further along. If you're good where you are, feel free to hang there. If it's better to crawl up a little bit more, maybe a gentle twist around one way or an easy roll around your other way. Maybe lean forward a bit. Might be nice to soften that back knee, catch a hold. See what's happening there with you. Just a few big breaths. And eventually we'll meet up in your down dog. But take your time moving here through anything that's nice for you. If you want to roll it to nice seated hip opener, or roll around a bit here on all fours, or flow through anything at all that's nice. Just take your time. Lifting up and back. Settling in. And we'll go for that other side. Lean right, lift that left leg way up and back behind you. Down dog split, roll it open. Maybe hang right here if it's nice to tip on over for an easy rock star. Going for that. And come all the way back around. Down dog split. Slide your foot on the ground right outside of that right hand on your ground there. Roll everything open. And all the way back. Down dog split. Open up here. And we'll go for that pigeon here. Bring your whole self, everything forward. Easy, nice soft landing. We'll hang here for a bit if you like to crawl back and open. And maybe find a good place to cruise in the opposite direction there, around one way or toward another way. Breathe here for a few big, long, deep breaths. Don't be afraid to kind of move your position around. If you're not completely satisfied with the spot, give yourself that curiosity to explore. Notice what's going on with you. And if you're good where you are, feel free to hang there. If it's better to crawl yourself up a bit more, maybe a gentle twist around your front leg or an easy roll open toward your other side. Maybe lean forward a bit. Might be nice to soften up that back knee and press it away from you or toward you. Just play around using that like a nice lever to check in. No need to have any variation of any form or pose be a goal. Just let the goal be feeling into you, noticing what's happening here. And eventually we'll meet up in your down dog, but take your time. Again, if you're happy where you are a little while longer, feel free to hang around there. If you like to cruise onto nice seated hip opener, all fours, give yourself the chance to really explore. Roll around here. Roll on out toward your plank pose, nice long wave. Roll side to side, easy forward and back. So I was watching the Ellen show, the Ellen show from her house yesterday, and she called for a plank challenge, which is, right up our alley here. And her challenge was to hold a plank pose and sing any song that you know in its entirety. So I don't know if it's anybody's birthday out there, but Happy Birthday is a pretty easy song that I think all of us know. So maybe we can sing it together. So don't leave me hanging here by myself, because I'm pretty sure I'm tone deaf. All right, you guys ready? I'm going to sing Happy Birthday to whoever's birthday is out there needing a little bit of extra love, extra compassion today. All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear our friends. Happy birthday to you. That was a good one. You guys could hang here for, probably 10 rounds of happy birthday, but I thought that was a fun one. All right, ease on down toward your belly. And all the way right up and back here. Nice down dog. Settling in. Take one more cruise right back up toward the top of your space there. Crawling along. Round everything up towards standing. Big inhale pulls you nice and high. And easy, up and over your legs. Crawl your hands out a bit. Lean yourself right on down for a nice squat. Roll around a bit here. Anyhow, that's good for you. Maybe just dropping through your middle or rolling open a bit side to side or going for a nice crow if you're in the mood. Stay easy. Ease yourself right on down. Any kind of forward bend that's nice on you. Maybe your feet together for this one, or open, or another way that's good for you here. Crawl yourself back, open up. And easy, all the way up and over your legs here. Maybe roll around a little side to side, or take your time to find that just right place for you where you fit. If you're good where you are, feel free to hang there as long as you like. If you're ready to round on down toward your back here, take your time, easy. Grab a hold of the tops of your knees, let your legs just fall away from you. Anyhow at all, that's nice. Before we rest here, if you like to go for a gentle twist side to side, or maybe an easy bridge if you'd like to open up that way, or rolling up and over for a nice plow, or anyhow at all, that's just right for you. Give yourself all those gentle movements that your body is asking for. Just listen and respond to what you need. Tune in. Whenever you are ready to relax, just stretching out, maybe bottoms of your feet together, knees out, or stretching your legs out. Watch out for any coffee cups, water glasses, lamps. Just find a good spot. Take a big inhale. Long exhale. And let everything rest for a bit. Feel free to stay here and rest as long as you like. If you're ready to invite a little bit more air back in, go for that. Maybe a nice, easy stretch or some gentle movements there that are nice for you. And eventually we'll meet back up sitting here. But take your time finding the easiest way. No rush. No extra effort here. Letting yourself arrive toward a nice, fresh, centered place. And notice how you feel. Take a big inhale, reach your arms up. Your palms together. Plug in toward your center. Easy here. Big inhale. Long exhale. Twice more. Big inhale. exhale. More big inhale. Long exhale. And relax your arms back down. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Wow, magic. Welcome back. Oh my gosh, I feel great. How do you guys feel? I feel so much better. Sort of alive with fun and excitement. So hopefully you guys feel all right. If you're interested in sort of creating feeling out of movement or sequencing, can share with you guys a little bit of sort of, again, what went behind that. So this idea of longer phrases, something on the right side we did kind of for a long time and it built up, and something on the left side, hey Allison, and then something in the middle that was sort of juicy and relaxing. So the visual I had, I don't know if you guys have seen The Matrix. I'm obsessed with The Matrix, all of them. There's that scene of Zion, sort of the last city, and everybody's having that party before, they were about to have this big battle with the machines. And it was sort of everybody together, touching each other and like sweating and like hugging and dancing and this, and it had this very big energy feeling, but also this nice kind of centered vibe. And there was moments of calmness and stillness, even in the big sort of movements there. And there was a lot of drumming and percussion. So all of that kind of this big long sequences, and then bring it back, big long sequences, bring it back. And also, happy birthday. You sang happy birthday. Thanks for singing that with me, by the way. Matrix 4 is in the works. Amazing. So yeah, that feeling of feeling doesn't happen just by accident, right? Or just by luck. It happens by the sequencing when it comes to movement, or really anything. If you're talking about how you feel from listening to a piece of music, or how you feel from watching nature, it's because of the organization of the trees that you're looking at, or the animals that are coming by, or the movements that they're doing invoke a certain feeling or a certain effect. So feeling isn't something you can push on its own, but you can create the possibility of feeling through structure. So that's something that obviously is very curious and exciting, and something I spend a lot of my time on doing with structure of yoga and other things that I enjoy doing. So that's really the core of this art of sequencing intensive that a lot of people are taking now with us around the world. So that's really cool. And if you're interested in more of that, that's obviously the link in our bio. You can kind of check out more. But if you're interested in that also, I can chat more after each day's class and kind of go into briefly, because I don't want to bore you guys, about how to create that feeling. So if a lot of us felt the same way, then that's kind of cool. So the sun is shining, yay! You guys brought the sun out. So thanks, Doug. Thanks, everybody. You guys are amazing. Mwah. Love that Rockstar Wild thing. Yeah, cool. Made you feel elegant for the first time in your movement. Yeah, so how you move is much more important than the pose. And when you focus on the how and getting really efficient and harmonious and taking care of yourself through the movement, more great things are possible. So yeah, more chatting. Love the chatting. So you guys are awesome. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. What's happening today? Oh, Mike is doing a live Tai Chi session for BOF, Business of Fashion, friends of ours. They're amazing. It's over on Zoom. It's free. I put a link here in my stories. It should still be up, so you can sign on for that. It's at, I think, 12 p.m. Eastern time. It's, again, free, but you have to sign up in advance to go into the Zoom link. I'm not a Zoom professional, but I did one on Zoom with them also and kind of figured that out. So I don't know if any of you guys practice that one. I don't really know how it worked. But anyway, so that's happening today, noon, with Mike, Tai Chi. It's going to be awesome. Go for it. And I'll be back here tomorrow morning, as every day, with more yoga, 8 a.m. Eastern time for the duration. We are the resident yogis here to feel better. Glad you guys feel so good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing this. Oh, yeah, Sam's talk was amazing. I'm really glad we convinced him to make that video to show us some DIY at home shiatsu. How cool is that? And even some tools you can make at home. He showed us how to put an onion in a sock, and it becomes something you can kind of help yourself with on some meridians and things like that. So very, very cool. You really can use everything around you to help feel better. So Thanks, guys, and see you all in the morning again for some more yoga. And also tomorrow, cool chat with my friend Colleen Wakub, our next door neighbor right over there, and really good friend, co-founder, co-CEO of Mind Body Green. A lot of you guys have known Mind Body Green from the beginning. We all started together, so when they started Mind Body Green was around the same time we started Strala. We all kind of found each other and grew up in this way together. So big story there, gonna share with you guys. Yeah, thank you, Roni the yogi. Yeah, I'm gonna DM you. I have something cool might happen, so I might get to come see you, so that'll be cool. Productivity is the enemy of creativity, yes. So let's be, do what feels nice for you today, but maybe a little less productive, a little more creative, if that's interesting to you guys. I'm just giving advice to myself. So love seeing you guys. Have a great day, and see you in the morning.